So with y'all, this Lonnie spiritual. Alright, so in this video, I'm gonna be talking about free will. Alright, so do we have free will or not? So just a quick second, right quick, for you to think for yourself. Do you think we have free will? Alright, alright. So you got your answer gathered right now. Alright, so my perspective on do we have free will is yes, we do have free will, and we always have free will. Alright, so people think like that just that because your life is predestined and stuff like that, and you already have a purpose, and sometimes you may not, once you off that purpose or once you're not living in your purpose, then things start to go like not in your way, or you start to be dissatisfied with life or unsatisfied with life, right? And you might think, well, damn, life is not giving me a choice whether I want to do this or not. It's kind of forcing me into this role I gotta play that I might not really want to play, but it's forcing me. Life is telling me that I have to do this, and it's like, do I have free will or not? And the answer is yes, you have free will, because in this third dimensional reality, you have aspects of yourself that goes higher and higher and higher up until you get to source, and the free will comes into play because before you manifest into this life, into this third dimension, your higher self, which is just you, picked this. All right, it picked this life for you, whether it was going to be easy or hard. All right, it was certain lessons you had to learn in life and certain things you got to do that might have been unpleasant or that you didn't want to learn or didn't want to go through or you don't want to do. But at the same time, you pick this life so you can do a certain thing, or so that you can learn a certain thing, or that you can help people with a certain thing. All right. And my bad, y'all, for the audio. And I know it sound muffled in the beginning, or if it just does still now. I'm gonna listen back to this clip right here, but I don't know. I can't really do nothing about it. I don't know what it is, but I'm recording how I usually record. But yeah, free will. The free will comes into play because before you came into this life and forgot everything you did, because the reason you honestly forget, or my perspective on the reason you forget everything before you come into this life, is so you can fully experience this human experience. All right. Because if you already knew what was going on, it's like if you playing a video game, right? You're not getting the full experience of that video game because you know it's a video game. You know you're playing the game. Your higher self knows that it's playing the game, but the aspect of itself that came into this dimension, into this reality, forgot everything so it can experience this video game to the max, to the fullest experience it can experience this video game, and those lessons are going to stick with you for the rest of your existence. All right, so that is why you forget why you came down here, and you forget that you forget who you are. All right, whether it's who you forget who you are on the inside or in the higher dimensions or the higher realms, your higher self. All right, so basically your higher self is playing this like a video game, and it is your objective to do whatever the spirit has set for you to do. All right, which is just you put this in place for yourself. All right, so am I saying everything that happens in your life that's bad or anything like that is your fault and you picked it and you just have this miserable life because that's what you're supposed to be living? No, that's what I'm not. That's not what I'm saying at all. All right, what I'm saying is all any experience that you have, you you were put in that predicament so you can learn something, and so you can keep moving forward, and so it can push you more towards your purpose, whether it was a high vibrational or low vibrational experience. All right, you may not know this is a game and that this is not real and this is just an experience. But your higher self that's playing the game knows way too well that this is not real and this is a game, all right? And just my perspective on how like I know this is a game is because all of this all of this is reality can be shifted and manipulated, all right? And programmed, all right? This all is a program. What when all right, so a tree, right? It doesn't need a manual on how to be a tree. It just is a tree. It has the tree program. It's programmed already to do what it's supposed to do on this earth in this experience. All right. And the same goes with everything else. Your brain is programmed. This technology, this phone that I'm using right here to record, is programmed to do a certain thing. These headphones that I'm talking into is programmed to do a certain thing. All right. So this is this shit is a pro is a it's a program. All right, I don't know what else to say. It's a program, and it can be manipulated, and you get clues and signs everywhere as you're thinking about it and as you're going along, because and you get deja vu because the game, the simulation, the program has already been planned out and predestined. All right, so is signs all you getting is signs and synchronicities for you to know what you need to know and for you to do what you need to do and for you to know what step you need to take next and what you need help with or what you need to do to get to that next point in your experience. All right. So that's it on free will. It's Lonnie Spiritual. I'm gone.